Hello everybody and welcome to another Honkai Story livestream. How's everyone doing on this wonderful Sunday? Hello dear hero, Sayonara, Sinbad. I hope you're having a great day. I'll be coming better to going to watch my livestream. Okay. So today I actually don't think I will start. Like I think I will not start with a currency wars run. Because I actually want to get some things done today. By the way, let's get some traces. Okay, got one purple, let's go! Can I afford the HP trace? 27. I don't want to hear who decides the rules of the game for 2 hours. Yeah, we might do that later if we have the time. Okay, 27 is fine. Now he's pretty much maxed out. Last time I tried, because yeah, I did a couple tries off stream to clear to clear the king. I tried with both my Evernight team featuring Blade, because I do need some follow-up attacks, so it had to be Blade or 3v. And I also tried with Venetia, with Blade in the team as well. The Evernight, Kirene, Hyacinth team did a bit better. I was super close one time actually, and back then my Blade didn't have like all of these stat traces, and his skill was level 5. So, maybe even if I managed to do the same thing I did before, it could be good enough. But we'll see, because only one attempt was this close out of like 4 or something. So yeah. Meow meow. The last time I tried was this, but yeah, we will actually change to Evernight. However, instead of MC, we have Blade. Unfortunately though, because like, one thing that is pretty cool about Blade is that he makes all of my allies' ults follow-up attacks with his E2, because my Blade is E2. So you would think, okay, my Evernight ult, my Kirene ult, follow-up attacks, huge damage bonus? No. No, it actually doesn't work. It does not work with Remembrance characters properly. And Hyacinth's ult doesn't deal damage to enemies, so like, of course it doesn't work. It just summons, like, it just triggers the Ikai again, but Ikai is not an ult. But yeah, Evernight and Kirene's ults don't work either. I actually watched a video about how, like, Blade's E2 is bugged with Memo Sprites. And like, it's the Memo Sprite that deals the damage in Evernight's ult, and also RMCs, and doesn't work with them. But they didn't mention Kirene, and Kirene does not work either, because the Demiurge that ults. And I will take the Fire and Lightning weakness. So yeah, my Blade 2 actually doesn't buff anything but him. He's the only character who gets anything from his E2 in this team, which is a bit of a shame. It's not like unplayable because of that. It's still a good. It's still a good Eidolon, but like, I mostly just get more follow-ups and some damage bonus for himself, which is very unfortunate. If it actually works for Kirene, at least for Kirene, even if it didn't work for Evernight, if it at least worked for Kirene, this would be like an easy clear. 6 Blade or E6 Nicole. Either at E2 is already. Pretty OP. Okay, I am not hitting this guy because I don't want to break him. I want to like I want to advance him after his turn, so that he attacks more, so that I get more energy and more stacks on Evernight to attack anything else. And yeah, we do ult here. We ult here, get a stack on Kirene. And this guy gets advanced, which is very good, right? We get hit, we get stacks. I'm actually gonna I probably should focus the This, I don't even know which thing I want to focus. Getting killed is good. We farm the stacks. Perfect targeting. You can see why. Okay, I will show you. I actually don't remember if it's 4K or 3500, but I will show you which part of her kit wants attack. It is her skill, right? Nicole bestows the following effect on all nearby party members. Attack is increased based on Nicole's attack. And at skill level 10, it is 15% of Nicole's attack, and it maxes out at 600. So if we just divide 600 by 0.15, we get that 4000 attack. 15% of 4000 is 600. So you want 4K to max out the Kenosis extra attack buff. C3 is, yeah, it should. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's now 17.7% attack and it's 708 attack. 4K should still be what maxes it out. I can actually calculate that as well. Because if we go 708 divided by 0.177, that is also exactly 4K. So the max attack needed to cap the buff doesn't change, no matter what level your talent is on. But there's like the conversion ratio and the max increase together with that. However, there is still use for more attack, by the way. If you are in a team with Hextech characters, the damage dealt by arcane projections, which is what she gets from ulting, increases by 300% of Nicole's attack, no cap on this one. So in Hex teams, you do want as much attack as possible. Doesn't mean that like, oh, you need to hit 8K or she's garbage or something. No. But like, even if you have over 4000, it can still be useful, right? It's not like it caps at 4K, doesn't do anything past. There is still something else that scales with attack in her kit. Only in Hex teams though. Outside of Hex teams, the base thingy here is the corresponding character's attack, which is not Nicole's. And it's also really bad, so you don't even ult outside of Hex teams. We get the damage reduction, which is nice. Like, we lower the damage reduction rather. Because whenever you hit an enemy in this stage, they get one stack this, right? Flow break. Each stack reduces damage taken by 2% and crit damage taken by 4% up to 10 times. But whenever you use a follow-up attack or an AHA instant ends, they lose 5 stacks. And also this is an easy way to show that it does not work with Evernight or Kirene, because you will be able to see that I will ult with Kirene and instead of losing 5 stacks, they will gain 1 stack. But yeah, Blade, fortunately, his ults and his follow-ups do lower the stacks. So there is that at least. I think I just ult here. With the Hydro? Okay, and after this we can ult with Kirene, and I guess I just want to instantly ult. I could wait 9 action value to skill with Hyacinth. Actually, I probably should, right? You can treat Knight 2. Knight 2 is very hard. It is the hardest Knight. Especially if you skipped all the Elation DPSs. If you don't have Silver Wolf 999 or Evanesia or Sparkshi, it's really pretty difficult. There are teams that can do it. Like Firefly teams probably have like the best time brute forcing it. But yeah, it is hard, right? If you don't have Elation DPSs, don't feel bad. If you do have an Elation DPS, then do feel bad, yeah. But if you return to the game just now, you probably don't have anybody, right? They all came before, between 4.0 and 4.2. So yeah. I know, EMC is kinda useless. Nah, Silver Wolf is very powerful. I've seen E0 Silver Wolf 0 cycles on the King. Not something that like a mortal would be able to do, but E2 0 cycles easily at the very least. But yeah, if you are like a godly being, you can zero cycle with E0 Silver Wolf. So yeah, do I ult immediately? So that I get my ult before this guy even attacks and I can get more energy on Blade? Or do I wait for the Hyacinth? I probably wait for the Hyacinth action. The extra Ika hit might matter. Nah, actually Silver Wolf has an easier time zero cycling than Evanesia against this boss. She's harder to play though. So like, for you it might be worse. If you are playing Nicole in a non-hex team, you need 0 ER because you do not burst. If you are playing her in a hex team, you do want to burst, but it's not even the biggest deal if you cannot. So like, if you don't have enough energy and you don't burst, it's okay with Nicole. Right? The burst is not like the end all be all. So I will wait a sec. Oh man, Blade is so close to ulting. But I can't hold the ult even longer, can I? Yeah, Blade's actually quite far away on the action order. Favorite area? The chasm. I love the chasm. Maybe I should have just ulted immediately. Maybe we hold it a bit? I will overcap on stacks anyway later. Why the chasm? I mean, just the vibes are so nice. And the story we got, it was one of our like first forages into the deeper lore. Like with like all the Hilichurl stuff and whatever. And I just really like the caves, I loved exploring them. I like farming crystals over there, the enemies. Oh, and also this was the first place we found the fungi. I love mushrooms. And this was our introduction to fungi, actually. That was another cool thing. I'll open the window. So yeah, to hold or to not hold? That is the question. I think I just send it. Yeah, right now we use it on Evernight. But then we just probably ult again with Hyacinth? We hold the other ult. I actually wasted all the energy from this. Oh wait, no, because I haven't attacked this guy, he doesn't have the debuff right now from Blade's zone. I should have actually ulted first with somebody else who is not. I should have waited for like this turn. Ulted with Hyacinth or ulted with Evernight. Because this is wasting a lot of damage. Oh yeah, so if I'm off by 2% it's because I ulted here too early. Because now the first hit applies the debuff, but it's not buffed actually. And see, he gets stacks of damage reduction instead of losing them. Because it's not a follow-up attack. Also I should ult right now so that I get at least some advance here. Also lower his damage reduction stacks. Man, there are so many things to min-max. Okay, now he has 0 stacks, so we'll ult with Kirene. Kirene is our main damage dealer here actually. This is a main DPS Kirene team. We ult on Hyacinth's turn so that we get more uptime on her stacks, because I can actually run out of them later. Has happened. After the next Ika hit, I ult with Blade to once again lower the damage reduction stacks, so that March can hit with max damage. And this should kill him. Perfect. I resisted the CC, which is nice. Wait, this is looking pretty promising actually. We ideally hold the ults until he is alone. Although I might have to waste one, because I might like be overcapped on stacks later. So I might have to waste one ult with the little boys all around. He has 3 stacks of the damage reduction now. Oh! Oh! Oh, that is nasty! What do you mean I got stunned on 2 characters? This hasn't happened to me before. And might actually cost me the run. But maybe it's still fine. But yeah, Blade will like get one less ult because of this. And yeah, I guess I shouldn't have maybe ulted immediately. I wasted my chance to lower his stacks later. I should have held this ult for a sec. I guess I will get the energy for another ult soon, right? Okay, now I have to take off all of this HP. With like 3 actions left. Okay, so do I want to ult with Kirene now? Is this ult gonna get doubled or the next one? I think the next one, right? Wait, do I even get another ult? 4 actions? 1. No, wait, I already got a stack from Blade, right? Oh yeah, I will attack with Kirene though, so she will get the stacks then. So yeah, I will use one ult here. Yeah, I will use one ult here. Okay. Okay, he has 1 stack of damage reduction. Okay, this is our key to nuking him. So now, E with Evernight. No, I guess I want to E, have my Memo Sprite attack, and then I ult, and then he attacks again. Then I ult with Blade, and then Kirene ults, double hitting and killing him, ideally. So yeah, first we E, we don't ult yet, because we want just another action from this guy. He will have more damage reduction right now, but that's fine. Kirene is the main damage dealer, so we want to maximize this here, because I will attack him 3 times now, which will only give me 6 stacks on Blade, not 7. So Blade will only follow up after his own ult. So I don't actually get like the follow-up to lower the stacks. Because this will be 1 hit, then I ult, that's another, and then the third will be another Evernight action. Okay, yeah, this looks actually very nice. We even break him here, which is lovely. And yeah, 5 stacks. Now 6 stacks. Now Blade ults, reducing the flow break to 0. And even if I didn't have E2, his follow-up here procs. I mean, it wouldn't proc without E2 lowering the stack limit. And now... Oh yeah, Blade will actually go after the first ult. Oh yeah, wait, Kirene will attack first, then Blade and Kirene again, so we'll actually lower the stacks from 1 to 0 after this attack again, which is nice. It's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. Bam! Easy! Yeah, leveling up Blade's traces actually was the key. And this with Giga bugged Blade. Blade is so bugged with this team, because read what this says. When an ally character uses ultimate to deal damage, this is considered as having launched a follow-up attack. And the follow-up attack damage dealt by ally targets increases by 75%. This does not work at all for Kirene and Evernight both. Neither of them gets this effect. Because their memo sprites does do the ult, but it should still count because it says ally characters. There's nothing in here that, like, shouldn't work. This should be fixed. I feel like this is something that will get fixed. But right now it doesn't work, so the potential of this team is actually heavily hampered by this. Blade got the E2 Blade, quite lovely. So this was also an E2 Blade showcase. This was Blade. Oh yeah, let me show the team quickly as well, right? Before I continue with this review. So yeah, Blade is E2, Evernight is E2, Hyacinth is E1, and Kirene is E1. Kirene has Sig, so does Hyacinth. Evernight is actually on the crit rate BP cone, which means I am capped on crit rate with 0 crit rate substats. Or something to that nature. I actually have 0 crit rate substats, but I'm capped on crit rate. So I should eventually either get the other BP light cone that just gives you crit damage, or just pull her Sig. And I have Lice Dance on the Breeze with Blade. Blade is on Eagle with Von Wack. 175 speed, 51 to 156 crit. Evernight, 51 crit rate, but I get plus 13 and plus 20. 20 from the light cone. Because I don't think you see this in the stats, right? I'm pretty sure you don't. I hope you don't. Wait. Or have I been looking at this wrong all this time? Oh shoot, it's visible in the stats? Wait, that means I could play more crit rate. Oh, I'm dumb. Huh, that means I could have more crit on my relics. Well, you learn something new every day. But she gets 35. So I have 86. But yeah, I could have more crit rate. That's so nice to know. Okay. So every night just max damage. A lot of garbage subs though. Hyacinth 217 speed. Giant 3 and Warrior Goddess. And Kirene 186 speed. 43. She gets like 50 crit rate or something, right? When she summons her Memo Sprite. I think she has like 50. Which ability is this on? Yes, here we go. She gets 50 crit rate. So this is 93 to 207. 186 speed. Amphor is the Eternal Land and World Remaking Deliverer. So quite high cost, but still. I'm pretty happy with this clear now. So yeah. E2 is huge, especially for his Acheron synergy. Yeah, Acheron E2 with Blade E2, especially once you get Ashvale. Oh my god, yeah. This is a banger synergy. And he also works with like a bunch of other characters. Even just like lowering his charge limit from 9 to 7 is so nice for his own personal damage. And yeah, almost everything here is maxed. You do use the basic quite often actually. Especially when playing Blade as the sustain, Blade with Velt or something. Or just Blade alone as the only pseudo-sustain in the team. Then you basic attack a lot so that you don't lose HP from the skill. If you are just DPSing, you just spam skill though. The light cone is fine. It's like not the best light cone. Like it's nice to play if you have it, but it's not much of an improvement compared to compared to other options that he has. Allows him to very comfortably get a first turn ult, so you don't even need to play Vonwalk when you have the light cone. Because without... I mean, it's still nice to play Vonwalk. It's not like Vonwalk is bad, but you like don't absolutely need it. Because without the light cone, you need to do 2 basic attacks, or do 1 basic attack and get hit a bunch to get your ult. In this king stage, one basic was more than enough, because I basic, then the enemy attacks me twice immediately, bam, insta ult. So that's very easy. But if your enemies are slower, then you might need to take 2 turns. So taking your first turn ASAP is very important. With the light cone, always 1 basic gives you ult at the start of combat. So, yeah, that's like more comfy. Vonwalk is still good though. You do want to go first, and your blade is pretty slow actually. You have like 3 speed subs in your entire build. So yeah, like blade needs to activate his ult first, and only then you can start dealing damage with your teammates, right? Ideally. Because before he ults, he has no buffs, and once he ults, he has all the buffs in the world. So he needs to go first, and he's slow, so the Vonwalk will be necessary here. How much speed would you need? It depends on how fast your teammates are, right? You need to be faster than your teammates, but 138 is pretty slow. You might have a faster team. If you were to play him with like an archer, Sparkle team, Sparkle is gonna have like 170, 180 speed or something, and then she advances Archer, Archer starts shooting, but the blades buff blade buffs wouldn't be online yet. With Vonwalk, right, it fixes things, but yeah. He is faster than your Acheron right now, but if you have some advanced supports, they might advance Acheron before him. Also in general, especially in Acheron teams, just being very fast to stack Acheron faster is the priority. Mortnag's blade deals a lot of damage, but Acheron, E2 Acheron with him, will do even more. So giving her more stacks is a higher priority than his personal damage. So you just kinda want to look for speed as the first priority substat on him right now. And like it's not like you have crit either. So yeah. At least you have some decent HP substats, but yeah, your relics kinda ain't it. You just don't really have stats on them. We have a grand total of 12 crit subs. 9 HP percent is kinda nice. And then 3 speed subs. Yeah. Also, once again, especially in Acheron teams, Eagle is pretty lovely. I was playing Eagle right here. If I had a banger Smith set for him, maybe I would play that instead, because his damage contribution was pretty relevant. But if he can move more often, that's also more damage. So Windset is pretty peak. And with E2, you follow up more, which means more energy, which means you ult more, which means you can get advanced more with the wind set, right? So the eagle, the eagle set, quite an amazing option. This not bad either, but if you can play it on somebody else in the team especially, if you have like another Nihility character that can play this, then having wind set on blade, very lovely. And then yeah, you truly do want to go speed maxing. Also, blade gets crit rate from one of his traces. So your blade is... I mean, I guess you get a bunch of crit damage as well, so maybe it's okay. But yeah. Which one is this? Here. He gets 20 crit rate, 60 crit damage during the Infinite Fury state, which is his ult state, which is what you are always in. So you have 92 to 133 from this, and then you get more crit damage. You get... oh no, this is defense reduction for crit hits. Okay, so that's... They made it so that DOT characters cannot use this set, because it would be best in slot on the DOT DPSs as well, but it's crit damage. It's only crit damage that can get the death threat effect. But yeah, you get crit damage here, right? 60 crit damage extra. So I guess that's actually pretty good. Like, the 1-to-1 ratio, actually not bad. As long as you're not getting more crit rate buffs from your allies. So if you wanted to play main DPS blade with like RMC, it would be slightly overcapped, but yeah, just as a support in an Acheron team, this is actually pretty nice. And yeah, ERR rope, for sure. More ults, more stacks for Acheron. And HP Sphere is usually the play. If you have Hyacinth... Oh, no light cone. That's very unfortunate. If you have Hyacinth, then it's like becomes pretty close between fire damage bonus and HP. But even then, without E1 Hyacinth, I think HP is still better. You get way more damage bonus from E2 as well. You get a billion damage bonus, so you just want to play HP, that's good. So in general, just get substats, because I think you forgot about getting substats for your blade. I'm mostly just playing old pieces on him. So my build I feel like is pretty decent right now. Hello, Monchips. Okay, so this was easier than expected. Man, I touched my clock on my desk today, and it reset the time to like midnight. So now I don't know what time it is unless I check my PC clock. You're saying, Honkai Star will help? Is this a good place to ask endgame questions? Of course. Giving advice is what I love the most. You can redeem a character review, but if you just have like any gameplay questions, you can just ask them for free. Oh, we can claim 3 pulls here, that's very nice. So that, because I got the clear here, I am less incentivized to pull for like either the... I was thinking about pulling either for E1 Yaoguang, or maybe for E2 Kirena next half, but I don't need to do either. Do we just hold? Maybe we do hold, because the next patch is a banger. Maybe that is the play. With the Fate Banners part 2 especially. You plan to play Mortnag's Blade as a support more than main DPS? Yeah, you gave him Cypher's Light Cone and have 170 speed, exactly the same thing that I've done with my blade. How much value is his Sig versus Cypher Light Cone? Is it a big difference? No, not at all. This extra speed sometimes can even be like just as good if not better. So there are 3 things that his Light Cone provides. Wait, let me open his Light Cone page. Wait, no, that's the character page. Reforged in Hellfire. Okay, yeah. Oops. Oh my god, that tells me to reload all the time. So the like unique thing that his Light Cone does is like it gives 30 HP, so whatever. And at the start of the warrior's turn, it generates a fixed amount of 20 energy, and this triggers 1 times each wave. This essentially means that when the battle starts, because when the battle starts, you are like 40-ish energy away from ulting. So like you basic once, you don't have the ult quite yet. The ult is not quite ready, and then either you need to get hit by enemies like 2 or 3 times, or which actually is pretty easy because he taunts everybody with his technique. Or you need to wait to take another turn. If you are facing enemies that are like very passive or that don't attack you and don't give you energy, if you were fighting the goblet guy that does the OT, you don't get hit, you don't get energy, you need to wait for your second blade turn until you ult, which is horrible. So in matchups like this 20 fixed energy, that's like actually the biggest thing that this Light Cone does. The fact that it allows you to ult turn 1 every time. Most of the time, you are facing enemies that attack you, that's what most enemies do. And yeah, you get hit twice and bam, ult is ready. So like, in this king, pretty much in any stage in this Anomaly Arbitration, this is not an issue, but it could be an issue potentially, right? If you don't have his Light Cone ult uptime on like in the first cycle. And then you get a debuff. Target receives 40% increased critical damage and additionally 30% more from the wearer. So for like personal damage he gets 30 HP and the 30 crit damage for himself, which is pretty nice. For personal damage this will be his best in slot. But then the team only gets 30 crit damage, which I think is actually worse usually. Thank you very much, Monchips, for the follow. Yeah, I think this 24 def reduction, especially if you already have some def reduction, is gonna be better than the 30 crit damage. So just debuff wise, this can actually be stronger. And the speed is pretty nice. So yeah, long story short, pulling Blade's Light Cone is not that high value. Most it does is protect you from bad matchups in the future. Another option that can be sometimes even better than either of these, is tutorial. Sometimes the extra energy and more ults, especially in like an Acheron team or something, can be even more valuable. So like if you pull the light cone, you're just gonna play his light cone, but if you don't pull, this is quite a nice option, quite often actually. I want to say something else. Oh yeah, one downside of all the other debuffing light cones, so like sweat, or this, or like even incessant rain, these light cones have a base chance to inflict the debuff, right? So you do need some effect hit rate. Now this one doesn't really have much of an issue. 120 base chance means you need like 32% I think to max out the debuff. And you are gonna have some effect hit rate even if you try to avoid it. I have like 26 here, which is more than good enough honestly. Like I will not always proc it first hit, but like the second one almost always will. And he has decent hit frequency, especially if you get some Eidolons as well. But if you play the other ones, if you play something like Pearls, you might straight up need an EHR body. I don't even... Do you even have an EHR body on like the win set? No, I don't. Well, that's a shame. I probably should have one. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Because your teammates will be doing more damage anyways. So losing some personal damage on Blade is like acceptable. And you can just pull something else, right? Instead of pulling the light cone, because that's the thing. Like, yeah, having the light cone is better, but instead of pulling the light cone, you can pull an additional Eidolon on your main DPS. Or maybe even on Blade himself, right? E1, E2 Blade, both are better than his light cone. What does E6 Blade do? When Monarch's Blade takes damage or consumes HP, gains 1 charge, so extra charges whenever he uses his skill. Also extra charges from Hyacinth's light cone. And he gets 50% more damage. This is 10x per Ingram. Is this the ult or the skill actually? Oh yeah, the ult. So ult gets 50% true damage multiplier, because the base damage increases by 50%. And yeah, way more charges. You spam out the charges like crazy. Whenever the enemies hit you, whenever you use your skill, whenever you use your follow-up, whenever your Hyacinth attacks. And just his damage. It's his damage plus hit. It's his personal damage plus hit frequency. So it can matter for teams like Acheron, or even like Ashvale. You were also asking something before, right? Oh yeah, you asked about the E6 earlier. Okay, and I forgot you asked, but you asked again. So wait, do you have like almost the same build as I do? E2 Blade with Cypher Sig. And yeah, I'm very happy with my Blade performance so far. So you have the Divine Querying Master Smith. If you are playing him with like Acheron, you might even want to play the Eagle set. But if you do have Ashvale, which you kinda always want to pair with him, Blade's personal damage will also skyrocket, so getting the extra crit damage here is quite lovely. Yeah. Do you need to get 200 speed? No, not at all. Nah, definitely not necessary. Well, could be nice. Also, you have Vonwak even. So the 200 speed wouldn't even give you an extra action in the first cycle, because you already... Oh, you mean Silverwolf, okay. Silverwolf, oh, you're very close. Do you have Yao Guang Eidolons? But yeah, from the showcases I have seen... Oh, E2 is the one that gives speed from Yao Guang. From the showcase I have seen of Silverwolf destroying King stages at like super low cost, People usually even play less speed. I often see like 170 speed Silver Wolves in the showcases. Because, like, speed is just good for damage, but the issue with having a very fast Silver Wolf is that your buffs can fall off faster. Now, it doesn't matter with the... Yeah, after entering the good mode player state extends the duration of all buffs on this unit by 1 turn, so once you get it 2, it doesn't matter all that much. I mean, kinda nothing matters once you get all the way here. But yeah, sometimes even lower speed can be better. Sometimes more speed is better, sometimes lower speed is better. Silver is a character where you can min-max like a lot. And yeah. Being 1 speed sub away from 200 speed is a bit of a shame. But it's like, yeah, 200 speed doesn't mean all that much actually. Outside of that, yeah, high crit rate is nice. She caps her crit rate through her hidden MMR, and then all the overflow gets turned into crit damage. So that's good, just defensive stats on these. HP is usually a bit better than defense, especially if you are like... especially against this king, with the Himovor debuff. You lose 500 HP flat at the start of each one of your turns, which ignores defense. So having more HP is better than having more defense. If you want to try doing sustainless king clears. The stats are just good. The sphere is a banger. Kinda low rolled every single stat, but you did roll into all the best stats, so it's still pretty good. The rope? The rope not so much. No crit damage on it at all. You could try to get an HP rope one day maybe. But yeah, 24 crit subs, 15 speed subs. That's just a lot of subs. Quite lovely. 39 subs at Silver Wolf. Thank you very much, Tarik01, for the follow. First time chatter, how are you doing, my friend? I'm happy to be your, like, immediate friend. Doing pretty well. Just managed to get the 0 cycle on the king. Blade my goat. I've always loved Blade in Star Rail. And now we finally got a good Blade. So yeah. I guess we have time to do a currency wars run, let's go. We do have 2 hours to do a little currency wars run. Because I'm going Wealth Creator 40. It takes me an average of 2 hours to complete a run. We have Giga Elation Shield here. So even if I did not want to, force Elation, or even if forcing Elation wasn't the best stat by like 10 times anything else, we would kinda have to force Elation here anyways. Third play enhancement, okay. Damage to 1-star ally party members by enemies increased by 20, pretty irrelevant. Yao Guang will move off field fairly quickly and she will be the only 1-star. While not weakness broken, enemy targets take 30% less damage. Ooh, that's kinda nasty. That's kinda nasty. The ally squad deals 105% of the original damage. The base damage from bonds and investment strategies is adjusted to 70% of the original damage. That's okay in Elation. Yeah. That's even a buff. I'm not sure how this affects Aha, actually. But it's still our characters doing the damage, so I think Elation just like gets 5% more damage and that's it. Blade revived your E0S0 Herta. Oh, interesting. I haven't tried Blade with Herta just yet. Do we just get Peppy for the off chance we get 3 Peppies? The economic hyper hit would be cool. But yeah, I kinda just need to pick the Peppy, because there is one challenge to get 3 Peppies in your team. I haven't done it yet, so you kinda need to go Peppy maxing whenever I can. It's also a good strategy. Not when you get these emblems. Quantum Resonance is good though. We can go Zella. Oh, there is a Yao Guang. I was looking for the only character that matters here. Very good item here. We can see our items. Ooh. Oh, that's actually quite lovely. So here, we give him the knife. We get a Firestorm Surge for all of our characters essentially. This is kinda whatever. We will probably just get the chainsaw. And then here, I can pick the Wormhole Drill to break enemies faster, so that I can get rid of the damage reduction when they are not broken. Those are actually very nice items. You're back in the style after years of nothing. You last played when Penacony was new, so you're kinda lost. I feel like this is a better time than ever to return. Plan Arcadia so far, the Plan Arcadia story has been quite amazing. And so has been Amphorius. So you have like over 100 hours of a banger story in front of you. And next patch, we are getting free Fate characters again. Gilgamesh or Archer. You can choose whichever one you want. Oh, this is the old Silverwolf, yeah, because we just got a new Silverwolf as well, right? Silverwolf 999, the new shiny main DPS. You are still rocking the old Silverwolf. She did get buffed in the meantime, so she is much better now than she used to be. She's one of the best universal buffers actually. I mean, with Blade's release, all the older buffers kinda look a bit pale, but still, she is nice, and the extra energy from this still kinda lovely. You would want a light cone on her, because Void is not a light cone. Even if you need to go like for free to play. Wait, what does this? It doesn't load all the light cones. Resolution shines as pearls of sweat, right? This is a 4-star light cone, or even more so. Even more so. Before the tutorial mission starts, this is a free-to-play light cone. You can buy it from the Herta shop. Gives for 20 effect, or like actually you can max it out for free as well. 40 effect hit rate, and whenever you attack enemies, you get 8 energy. So you can ult a lot, and that's quite lovely. It mostly only matters for Acheron. I mean, 20% amp is also pretty good, actually, yeah, sure. You got one back when she was limited. Got her, and then another one in 10 pools. Very nice. And yeah, you can put her in your 50-50 loss pool, so you have a chance at getting it too while just pulling something else. Not necessarily for free, because it's a 50-50 loss, but kinda for free. Like, you can get her instead of getting like a Bailu. So that's pretty lovely. So yeah, you kinda want to get before the tutorial mission starts. Sweat is also fine, but this is probably best. Oftentimes this can be the best light cone to play even on her, especially in Acheron teams, for more hit frequency, but even outside of that, just having more ults, better ult uptime, quite lovely. So definitely try to get that. Also enable her traces and level them up. Probably ult first if you want the max defense reduction, then skill. Actually no, because... Yeah, ult first, then talent. Then skill, probably. Skill is all type res reduction, which is quite nice, but you kinda want to max the def reduction first, I imagine. Because the more def reduction you have, the better it gets. Also all the side traces. You have the Thief set, which is kinda useless. Ideally, you would want to play the Eagle set probably. There's also this new one. Divine Querying Master Smith is actually pretty okay. 15%. Because after the wearer inflicts the def reduction state, which works with her ult or bugs, all allies gain comburent for 2 turns, 15% extra damage for all allies, so that's good. If you just want a reliable buff, this is the newest set. Or for just total action maxing, the good old Eagle set. Eagle of Twilight line whenever you ult 25% action advance. So Eagle and Divine Querying Master Smith are both great options. And for the 2-piece, something that buffs your team, probably the most universal one is Lushaka. Gives you 5 ERR on the 2-piece, and then the first character in your lineup gets 12 attack percent. So this is just like the easiest set to slap on almost anybody as long as you have an attack scaling DPS. She also definitely needs speed shoes. She wants to be as fast as possible. Act fast, get a lot of energy from tutorial, and ult more, skill more, stuff like that. Oh yeah, and your rope kinda has to be energy regeneration rate as well, right? The sphere can be damage, can be even be HP or defense if you want to be tankier, but the rope needs to be energy generation rate. Okay. So we probably saw all of these characters. The Belobogn ones are actually kinda nice, but I want the +1 gold. No turtles here, so I don't have to worry about like anybody running away. Right. +1 gold versus this. Because I might get, like, I will get Zella eventually. The Quantum Resonance emblem makes her quite strong. And we do have the shield emblem as well, for like the March. But March is not even a good shielder anyways. So yeah, I sell all of them to have 10 gold. To get +1 from the interest. Every point of gold can matter. Here is a trotter, so I need to be careful to not let it run away. Insta buy this. Shoo! I still kinda want to use this for my Aha. Okay, I want a character that can deal damage. Doesn't really matter who. All of them are kinda free anyways, actually. Oh, we got DOT bond from Peppy, that's nice. And we're scaling our Feixiao, but yeah, I'm selling her next room anyways. Probably should have gotten the Asta buff first, before ulting. Scaling like crazy in a reward node. I don't see any Peppies, unfortunately. Busting or gold is amazing. So if I don't get anything new, yeah, okay. We get busting or gold. Especially if we can get an early Sparksy, and then we get more crystal ores, and she scales her streamer thingy. I'm excited for the Fate collab or not much into Fate. I do like Fate quite a lot. I'm not like a Giga Fate fan that plays Fate Grand Order or anything, but I have read the Fate Stay Night visual novel and watched the Fate Zero anime as well. So yeah, I like the first Fate collab and I'm pretty excited for the second one. I also have E2 of both the existing Fate characters. I thought the banners would like come and go very quickly, so I invested a bit more into the banners. Turned out they're kinda permanent, but yeah, I don't regret it anyways. So good sustain here. We have 2 shield as well, thanks to Peppy. So I think we'll keep the Aventurine. All of these bums go away. No, we really want Evanesia, because these characters don't really do much. There is the Huohuo that does like things. She's not bad, but I would rather have the shielding because of the shield bond. We do also have the DOT emblem, but unless, like, I could get Sampo. I have sold Sampo before. Ashvale is just a premium character to play early. Just all the buffs he provides are kinda crazy. There's also a different shielder, but Aventurine is more reliable than Dunhing. You can die before he gives you the first shield. Happens to me quite a lot, actually. Okay, we hit the jackpot. Wait. Did I buy him? Why is he here? So we probably don't actually have space for this. Yeah, I just said how good Ashvale is, but we kinda will play Tribi first. We do want to keep the sparkle for when we get Zele, because with Quantum Resonance Emblem that will be quite fun. Even if I sell all of these, I don't get +1 gold anyways. I would need to sell Sparkle as well, which I don't think I want to do. So we can just fight. Now, do I want to give her an item? I could just make a Star Cleaver, but I want to keep this for later. I could make a high frequency chainsaw. That actually sounds pretty good. Yep. And then this other thing will go for to Aha. Maybe I should have made a Firestorm Surge, give it to her, and save the other folding knife for Aha. Maybe that was like the optimal play. This is fine though. We get the extra crystal ores from enemies. So I should be able to get a decent amount of basic items. I shouldn't be that I shouldn't be as starved for items as I usually am. Yaoguang should not be first in the team because I have Lushaka on 3-beat. Oh, that's fine though. Very lovely. Could pick up the Sampo for the Bellobog and Galactic Voyager and DOT bonds. I guess the bonds are quite good. I guess the DOT doesn't really do much even if I have the emblem. I will just reroll it later when Peppy drops it. I mean, the dev is quite nice. Maybe they're supposed to be important memories? Yeah, because light cones are like captured memories essentially, and imprinted in the form of a light cone. You can sell these, buy him just in case. I probably won't be playing him, but yeah, I can just hold these characters for free anyways. The encounter is a frenzied state note, it's gonna be quite difficult. You love Shampoo. I love Sampo as well. No, they have to be meaningful to the person who made them, I guess. I think it's IPC technology, or IPC repossessed the technology. We had some like light cone production lore in 1.0. When we found our first light cone in the Heta space station, they said a couple words about light cones. They get Blade? Yes, I got him M2 actually. I'm a big Blade fan. And I love Sampo as well. I do hope we can get a 5-star Sampo eventually. It's a given though, right? No, not dreams, leaks. I actually hate when people call them dreams. Call them by their name. It's leaks. That's my little pet peeve. They don't have to be meaningful. I mean, nobody would capture them if they weren't. I guess. But I guess Gilgamesh looking hot might be an important enough memory to some people. Oh my god, he summoned another one. How good is Gilgamesh? Quite strong, but because of his unintended interactions with like RMC, He has a gigantic ult cost, and he hypercharges RMC's mem thingy because of that. Oh, we got an ore! Let's go. I'm doing this for fun. This is worth Creator 40. I know it's hard to believe, but I am actually playing a game for fun. So, we could... Is he bad without Saber? He can be decent without Saber, but usually you do want to pair them together. I heard he can be quite good with Blade and Ashvale as well, though. Especially if you have E2 Blade, M2 Blade, E2 Blade. Man, all the... so do we just pick the shoe or do we roll to try to get something better? I could roll, maybe I can get a gem as well. Or maybe we can get Silver Wolf, would be quite nice. And there are a lot of items I could benefit from, all three of these. We got a Silver Wolf. Now this is not the best item, we could pick the Evanesia with a folding knife instead. How am I supposed to know what they will do with him? Also, one important thing to note. Last time we had the Fate characters in the beta, we only got the version 1 and then nothing until release. The characters were actually deleted from the beta after the initial version. I'm not exactly sure why, and I'm not sure if this will repeat right now, but it could. So we could get new buffs and nerfs for Himeko, but no news about the Fate characters until their release, and we will just see all the changes when the creator server thingy pops up. Or maybe even later than that. I'm not even sure if the creators got to play with Archer and Saber. They probably did, though. Don't you need that edited for later? Yeah, but like way later. I will need it for this. To make the wormhole drill here. For the 50% break efficiency. But that's like a long time from now. You do blade in 180 pulls? Very nice. It took me around 240 for it to blade. And even that is better than average. Because on average in 180 pulls you'll just get E1. I will get another E30 later, right? Getting the Silver Wolf now is lovely. If I get the Silver Wolf, I can for sure take a harder fight here. Yeah, sure, let's just get her. Because if I don't find one, could be problematic. Please give me a trash bag. Let's go! Got the best item. We can make an Elation Emblem later, maybe. We make the Firestorm Surge. That one is huge. And this will save. Because you get one character on average in around 90-ish pulls. Because 63 is the average PT. And then you'll lose the 50-50 half the time, so you add 50%. So if you are starting at like if you are starting at a 50-50, it's around 95 pulls to get one character. So we just go with this. We should be able to demolish all the fights right now. We also have 30 gold, which is quite nice. I can give the trash back to somebody. Here, eat up. So it's like, yeah, according to my math, it would be around 280 pulls for an E2. But those are averages, right? You can get it much faster, you can get it much slower. I should have held the ult until the Evanesia, the Yaoguang Crespen. Also, I need to move her first slow. It is a bit higher. It is a bit higher. It's like 55%. It's like 55 to 45. So it's like, yeah, maybe lowers the average a bit. Like instead of 280, it would be 270. Not that big of a deal though. No, Genshin 50-50 rate is exactly 50-50. Not counting Capturing Radiance. With Capturing Radiance it's around 55 to 45. Tingyun, the 4-star Tingyun? The 4-star Tingyun kinda fell off. Fugue can be nice if you have, especially if you have E2 Firefly. Because Tingyun has a 5-star version called Fugue. So if you just like Tingyun as a character, yeah, you can get a better one later on. Are we gonna lose here? Do I not have enough damage? I do have damage scaling though with the Fire Storm Surge on Aha. So you should be fine. But yeah, the Silver Wolf is weaker than the 3B was. We got a golden ball from one of the enemies. That's lovely. Okay, Effector is working nice so far. Nobody's getting frozen. Okay, this enemy is quite tanky. Only 57 action value left. Will we get there in time? Another ball? Little grey one, which probably is like 2 gold. But still nice. Plus 30 is lovely. Okay, with this we are definitely fine. I need another shoe on Yao Guang. Because faster Yao Guang also speeds up my main Aha instant, not just the Yao Guang Aha instance. Okay, now how much do we greed? 2 staff projectors for forced difficulty? No, that's not worth it. That's not even remotely close to being worth it. We'll go difficulty 2 with 3 refreshes. 4 free refreshes. This is like 8 gold. Yeah, that's nice. Having the Viking is so funny. Yeah, that's normally because E2 Fugue gives her essentially a dance effect whenever she ults. She advances the team by 24%, and also she gets more ults because she gets more energy. What do I get here, by the way? Oh! Oh yes, thank you very much. And the issue with Dance is very broken. If I play like my 3B here, I can move so much, super lovely. But it does not work when you move the character off field, right? If I move the character off field, wait, when do I see the here? The light cone doesn't work. It's not even. I don't get its effects. But E2 Fugue would still work off field, so she's like the only off fielder that can do that. Outside of like some other high eidolons. Yeah, light cones do not work. Even like sick stuff just get transferred, just get changed to 6% damage amp instead of giving like all the speed and whatever. Himeko first or Rin? Both are gonna be very strong. Green Archer, or even just main DPS Rin with Kiridra. And then Himeko with some... Himeko can have banger teams even like almost 0 cost. If you count Veld Eidolons as no cost, if E4 Veld is no cost, then whew! Himeko is like 2 cost maxing. You just pull her and her light cone, you play the Veld, you play like RMC, and then just any other Amper. And you are golden. Both will be very powerful. And just pull whoever you find hotter. %10 Quantum Pen. That's kinda worthless. It's 10% Lucky Strike rate as well though. So that's fine. And it's the one emblem I actually want to keep. Oh yeah, the Rin banner will probably last a while, that is true. We got another knife, but I want to give it to Aha. Oh no, wait, it popped out of Aha. Oh, that's what this knife is doing. I was kind of wondering where I got it from. Thank you much, Munoscrew17, for the follow. Now, do I want to roll or do we just greed? We are very powerful right now. With the Firestorm Surge here. If I sold these guys, that's plus 4 gold. I don't want to sell these really. I mean, some could be sold. I guess we just fight. I might as well buy him because it's still 40 gold, I can just sell him later. Just buying units you don't need is actually okay. The fight just started already, 3 stacks. On Firestorm Surge. Oh, we already lost HP, that's not great. I might need more investment into my sustain. Oh, I don't think I ever fought the Joy Ascendants in Currency Wars. I hope they won't be too tanky. 120 punch lines. I want the Yagwangul to go first. Here we go. And we queue up the Heaven Shoals now. Split the Joy Ascendant right before the Aha instant. Now the AoE damage hits both. Now it would be lovely to use the Tribute before the Aha instant, but that's okay. Oh, there's yet another split to go, of course. Okay, now it's all just small girls. Just with the one with the most HP for the crit damage. Taken debuff. Maybe I should be skilling. I have infinite skill points anyways. 4 balls dropped from this fight. That's quite lovely. Yeah, this strategy gives so much value. This investment. Ah no, strategy. Yeah, this golden strategy. 30% chance for enemies to drop balls. So much gold. So lovely. Now it's a reward, so no real need to like spend any money here. We can just see what we get first. I could buy this. I could buy this as well though. Sell the Ashvales, no space for them. And you don't need to roll. Will you want to level before rolling? I still have time to decide. Herta definitely SL. Cypher. Yeah, Cypher also SL. No trotters, unfortunately. The Herta. Not too useful though. We got the Zele! Okay, now we just need to get a gem for an elation emblem. And we are set for life. We got the second shoe. I should watch Fate Strange Fake. Maybe if I can convince my friends to watch it together. Did I just make a Ring of Life? It's only healing strength, not shielding strength. I should use the items I have. The extra HP might save me. We could also make the Bastion Projector. It's actually quite nice, because I have the shield bond, which makes shields stack. So the Bastion Projector is actually quite useful. I could even give this to Yao Guang, actually moving quite fast, so it will give me shields quite fast. It also gives on-off-field strength. Maybe actually 3B. Yeah, 3B also has more max HP. Yeah, let's give it to 3B. Now, I would love to feed this Zele, but we need to level up for this. That's actually okay, though. Unless I want to get some more Yao Guangs and Evanesias first. So, like, I could roll here, lower down, to actually get more 1 and 2 stars. Or 1 and 2 costs. That might be a good idea, actually. This isn't bad either. I don't want more samples. I don't think I want more adventure inside there. It would be a lot of investment. I'll just pick up a Fushuan later. I might as well buy this. Like he still sells for 3 gold, right? So it's kind of free. Okay, here is one. Here is one. 3V stars are kinda useless actually. I'm not going for 3 star. Oh my god. I'm not going for 3 star 3V! I still just ignore this. Okay, another Silver Wolf is good. Okay. I guess I will sell the samples because I'm like 3 gold away from 50. So if I just sell the Dunhing, it's not enough. I could sell one Sparkle as well. Unless I want to level up right now. Because let's get the 2 star here. Still, I need a few more Yaoguangs, but we can just pick them up later on as well. So you could level for 16, be at 31, have an extra team slot. Yeah, 4 Quantum Resonance actually. Oh no, 3. Oh yeah, because Peppy no longer is Quantum Resonance. But yeah, 3 Quantum Resonance. Quite lovely. Should be pretty strong, even without any items. And eventually, Elation Emblem, surely, will be able to get one. Yeah, let's go with this. Saber Clear right now is 3B highest in Blade. I mean, because people don't have E6 Kirene. Don't expect to see clears with characters that nobody owns. Only 6. Oh, nice, reset. I mean, no, this team doesn't have any characters that Blade wouldn't work with. Blade doesn't work with characters whose ults use MMO sprite to attack. Tribi uses herself to attack, so it works with her, and Hyacinth's ult doesn't deal damage at all, so like it would never work, but that's expected. We killed the other small guy, unfortunately, so we can't get another reset with Zale. Oh my god, we annihilated this guy. And the one stack is already— wait, both stacks are already gone? Wait, how did I get this? Wait, what exactly is happening? It's just Aha giving me like 100 punchlines, right? Which caused my little guy to attack 15 times. Insta breaking his bar. So, but we can do this in like anomaly arbitration. And this should just murder him. Yep, oh my god. I'm too strong, I cannot scale my Evanesia enough. And we do have third plane enhancement, so it will get harder. By the way, now that I put my Tribi off field... yeah, the Bastion Project doesn't even work. It would work if she was on field, but doesn't work off field, because at the start of the wearer's turn. A bit of a shame, actually. Got another Peace Pistol. I could make another Bastion Projector, put it on somebody where it does work. Could sell... actually no, I couldn't just sell 2 characters. Let's just fight. We guys have an off-field sustain. So I could play the Tribi on field. To be much stronger. The Zera should not be next to Aventuring. I just murdered all the enemies? What? Our execute threshold is not quite good enough yet. We'll probably kill him, unfortunately. I would love to use another Yaoguang before, or another Evanescence before the Sense though. Yeah, see, we've dealt enough damage. I'm getting the new collab characters. Yeah, I'm quite excited for them. Gilgamesh is gonna be free, so that's pretty easy. Ooh, diamonds are eternal. They have 3 emblems. That's a very nice strategy. Ooh, aha is amused. Probably diamonds though, and I can make a narration room. So yeah, Gil is free, I already have E2 Saber, so that's gonna be a great synergy, and I'm definitely getting Kreen as well. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get after that. Probably I will at least get Rin's Light Cone. And the Gilgamesh Light Cone should also be free. Not sure about Eidolons this time though. Last time I pulled E2 on both, because I thought the banner would just like last only a couple patches and then go away forever. A year later, we still have it on. So I guess instead of being a higher priority, these banners should be a lower priority to pull on. Because last time I like skipped almost all Amphorius characters. Skipped Aglaya and Midday and Danaxa and Cypher and Phynon. Skipped everybody to pull for Fate. And I was like, I mean, I don't regret it that much. But I could have just pulled the Fate characters later as well. Yeah, look at the diamonds. Gilgamesh Lightcone is free? Probably yes. We should have a Lightcone selector like last time. And with Archer and Gilgamesh Lightcones. After you do 200 pulls. In the patch. Okay, so let's make the Elation Emblem. And give it to Zele, and this is an amazing synergy. I kinda want another knife. For a high frequency chainsaw. Or we could make a Starfall Sniper, but our main damage dealers will be on field. Unless I move Eva off field eventually. So Starfall Sniper is the same thing as the chainsaw, but like off field instead. Can light conditions change depending on the boss? Yes, they can. And depending on your teammates as well. Usually you just slap the SIG on the character and call it a day. But if there are multiple light cones that are close in power level, it will depend on your teammates and the enemies. So I guess we just fight now. I would love to get Sparksy already. But the chance of getting her is a bit low. I need to level up first and then we can roll for Sparksy. I don't want to level just yet. I don't want to lose the extra gold I'm getting. But yeah, now Zele can get executions during AHA instance. That's gonna be quite broken. Plus 20, that's okay. Oh, no execution? Come on. Need more stars on her. Actually, the stars even change the execution threshold? I don't know. I should have waited for Yaoguang ult before I ulted with Eva. That's okay. We should manage to get an execution this time. Oh, come on. Oh my god, I can't execute any of these guys. Where's my extra 10, by the way? Hello? I got scammed. Let's focus on the 3-star. $88? Decent. The fights are really getting visibly harder. Here we go, those are the executions I was waiting for. Another golden ball as well. I'm never getting blue ones. It's either grey ones or golden ones. Oh, I don't want to kill the guy. Oh, that's a shame, I want another ult with Vanesha. For more scaling. Fights are ending too quickly, I'm not getting enough stacks. Okay, supply. We could get another Zela, or we could get Luocha with a shoe. Oh, just 12 gold, come on. I mean, 12 gold is a lot, but I wanted some banger. Advanced equipment selector, like last time. So I could just pick this. I could also roll try to like find the spark key. Because like I said before, a bunch of equipment options are nice. A knife I could put on Aha. So that I get the high frequency chainsaw for everybody. My Eva would have like 80. Lucky strike rate then. If I get the battery, this would be like 1 out of 2 for perpetual engine on her. Yeah, I will roll. There is Sparky. Kind of garbage item, but I feel like just getting her right now is gonna be better. It's not even that bad of an item, it can be fine. Too bad I opened the spheres already. But it is what it is. So... this? Revelation 5? I can't make it yet because I first need to synthesize the Lucky Star into something. I could just make it into a Starfall Sniper instead of the chainsaw. The off-field strength is worse than the on-field strength, but it doesn't matter all that much either way because I already get like 1 billion from Firestorm Surge. Yeah, sure, I'll just make this because it's cheaper, essentially, and we can make the Wormhole Drill for extra weakness break efficiency. And we can make the Molecular Solvent from this and slap it on Yao. Not bad actually, not bad. I could take off her item, put it on somebody else. But there is no need. I could level up as well and actually play the 3B still. Yeah, that's even better. We keep the 3 Quantum Resonance. Just in case we need another sustain. But so far so good with Aventurine. Very reliable. Now that Eva is off field, there's like autoplay, essentially. My own characters will not move all that much. I was supposed to move the Zela away from Aventurine. Ouch. I hope I'll be able to ult with Silver Wool before the real Aha instant. And yeah, Spark already so much damage. Yeah, okay, we get it thanks to this little turn. Focus on the biggest guy, I guess. Try to get the reset here? Maybe? Probably won't be enough damage. Maybe I should have held the ult a bit. Yeah, it wasn't enough damage. I should have first let Silver attack and then finish somebody off. But it's okay, we'll just get resets from this. Oh my god. Wait, where are my resets? What? I killed enemies! Or was it Tribi who stole the kill or what? Strange. I'm actually kinda dying, huh? Okay, I need another sustain now. Or like a sustain item at least. Oh, I forgot she can take turns. Yes, spark damage will go through the roof as I get more of these spheres, more of the balls. Another one. Finally got some blues. I mean, goldens are better, but it's weird I was getting just grays and the goldens only. The emblem drop, now I can reroll it. That's very nice. I wouldn't mind a higher difficulty. I am very strong, but 7 gold? 2 random forecasts for difficulty 3. Sure. Surely I will not regret my decision. Kafka isn't useless actually. She isn't useful either though. I'm just selling the sample. Oh boy, that's a lot of characters. And none of them are relevant. We could level up for 52. Which is quite expensive, but maybe. I also really want more Evanesias. Having the extra slot for Sparkle would be nice as well. My Silver Wolf is still at 3 cost. So I will put this emblem on like 3B and reroll it together with this thing. Planet of Festivities emblem. That's not bad. For each emblem equipped by the ally squad, honor free strength increases. I think it means for each Planet of Festivities emblem. But yeah, that's a solid item. There isn't an elation emblem or anything. But it's okay. Maybe I do level up. Because getting +1 quantum resonance will be pretty powerful for Zele. I kinda want to find more Zeles and more Silver Wolves though. Here we go. Buy one Danheng? Nah, I don't even want him that much really. That's super lovely. That's lovely as well. Oh, that's a belt! Hello? Change of plans? Yide de Zele? The belt is kinda huge. I definitely want him on the team. I think we remove the Zele for now. Ideally I would want to play both, but we might not have the space. Put this back here. Give him the Plant of Festivities emblem as well. Emblem maxing Veld. Oh, I need 2 to even activate this. He gets the bonuses from this, it's okay. Okay, just fight. We are so strong with this belt. It's also like extra sustain power as well. I should give the molecular solvent to somebody. To Velt as well? Velt has the wind set, so he'll move decently often. Silver moves even more often though. Or give both to Yao Guang. Yeah, it's not a unique effect, I can just give her 2 of them. Oh wow, I'm like 1 energy away. Pong. Belt's talent procs when attacking enemies during the Aha instant. So his damage is absolutely through the roof. What light cone does he have? I think he has Geojo's light cone. Probably prefer something more main DPS-y, but that's okay. Just get more shields. So wait until this guy dies and the new one spawns, and then I will ult with Veld to reapply the weightless state on new enemies. Yes, we're like ult now. We're gonna zero cycle this difficulty 3 encounter. Or was it 2? 2 balls? Three balls. Sparky scaling. Eva and Yao. Okay, we need to get rid of some characters. I have a sustain in Veld. Out with Robin. Robin's so good in this mode though. Roll a bit or level first? I'm one Yao Guang away from 3-starring her and also freeing up a lot of space in my inventory. I don't need all of these sparkles, I'm not gonna like 3-star her anyways. No reason to sell them right now either though. All the balls. But I don't think I got any extras, these are just the like base ones I would have gotten. Another one. But yeah, I'm not even gonna play like the one probably. Ooh. Fushuan though, now that's a character I could play. Photon Cell? Yeah, out of these I'm picking a Photon Cell. We got another one of these. We could make the fragility thing actually. Planetary Drill. That is pretty good. Maybe that's better than giving this to Eva. Yeah, fragility is important to have. I can give it to Veld? Nah, let's just give it to Tree because she's more reliable, like she attacks more often. Okay, I'm so rich, oh my god. This strategy, this bursting ore, so amazing. I do have a lower chance of fighting Yao Guang now, but she will come eventually, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I knew leveling first was a good choice. Just get her anyways. Do I even care about the Zealous at this point? Ooh. Maybe if we 3-star her. I probably don't. Pick music. Yao Guang with the damage. 250 million from the 2 solvents. Oh no, wait, I could have ulted. I had time to ult with Silver Rule before this happened, whoopsie. And we break him super quickly. We do have weakness break efficiency. Make him weightless. Win set for the win. Another ult almost ready. Usually I can murder him. Okay, and only 10% actually. Oh my god, what? Damage is so insane from this. He's still weightless actually, even after the phase transition. The debuff cannot be removed. Cancel his action if we actually get the CC. Yes, we did. Nice. Yeah, one got a giga fast. Oh yeah, the 3-star makes such a big difference. She zooms so much more. Already dealt 500 million thanks to her solvents. Oh my god, the swords deal so much damage as well. Oh, he's done already. And he dropped the 30% orb. Okay, now the fights should get hard. Frenzied state on this as well. Shoo! That's quite lovely. Buy another Zella. Or should I just get rid of them? We can just reroll the Quantum Resonance emblem. Could have the Planet of Festivities emblem maybe as well. I mean, the two Quantum Resonance is kinda free, because both Tribi and Fushman are amazing anyways. Like, I want to play them either way. Should be decent against Full Wish with the flowers. Probably no need to play her though. I mean, once I go to level 10, who else do I play? But who do I remove to play her? Like Aventurine? Play an off-field sustain instead? All the Dunhangs I sold? But then I would also want to play the Sparkle, and then we don't have the space. Yeah, out with her. Lovely. Exactly what we wanted. I guess I will hold the gold now. We'll level up and then roll for more belts. I need like I need a battery on him for an install. He got hit and still doesn't have the energy. Peanuts damage. If I get some good strategy in this plane, maybe we could even go for a... Maybe we could even try for Silver Wolf dupes. If we get some perfect projectors maybe as well from my balls. Finally got the ult just in time for his turn. And we get to charge a whole new ult. I guess I will save it a bit for a new wave of enemies. Because the biggest thing about ulting is reapplying the weightless state. Holy action spam. Okay, it seems like no more enemies are spawning, so let's just ult these guys. That was a lot of damage that he just dealt to his ally. I need to give items to Sparkshi. She's second in damage, even though she has not a single item. Maybe I should give her the chainsaw that Eva has, because it doesn't even work properly. On an off-fielder. Although Eva deals even more damage, but Eva deals more damage because she has the item. If she didn't have the item, she would be dealing glass. Fool's Prank. Ooh. I haven't sold the sparkles yet. There is a 20% chance that the 2/4 cost cards that appear in the store will change into Sparkle/Sparkshi. Wondering you know, the 1-star Sparkle/Sparkshi in the preparation area will leave 2/4 coins behind before heading off to seek new thrills. So I get way more Sparkles and Sparkshis in the store, and then when I buy them... Wait. But I don't actually get money from this. It essentially means you get to multiply your... You get to 3-star your Sparkshi super easily, but you can't hold 1-stars in your preparation area. It doesn't look too great, but I might still pick it because it's new. And it's something, like it will allow me to 3-star Sparkshi super quickly. Only 1-star, so if I have a 3-star, if I have a 2-star it will stay. It's like this stays, but this will run away. So if I roll I should see Sparkle, yeah. Although this means it will be harder to find silver wolves, because they will be turned into sparkles, or sparkshis. I'm not really interested in Sparkle, to be honest. So I could buy one if I want to triple her, but 3-star her, but I don't really want to. No, she is forecast, she's purple. And even then, she will eventually be... Oh yeah, also Elation MC. I forgot he exists, actually. I forgot he's a character. Do we, like, not need the Aventurine with Fushuen and... Maybe. Maybe we go like this? We have 2 Express cohort, let's go! Oh no, Yao Guang is the one selected again because I gave her all the molecular solvents, man. This happens every time. I give her all the support items and then she gets selected by EMC. That's kinda garbage. So I want to see how the animation looks for them running away. I'm not gonna buy another Sparkle. I'm not getting any Sparkies though. Ooh. Okay. Just one more, and then we have the 5 cost, and we don't have to worry about her running away. So sure, like this. Oh yeah, it will also be harder to 3-star Evanesia. Yeah, this is definitely not a good strategy, but I have to pick it eventually. Do I take away her items so she's not the one selected? By EMC. Yeah, it's quite a huge damage loss. I mean, is it even? It'll be fine. Surely. Didn't get the ult before my turn, unfortunately. -1 ult. Yeah, Helldivers is actually pretty decent with the elation skill. I love Sparky's longest voice line in the game. When she uses her relation skill here. I do need more sustain. Golden sphere. Sure it will give me a perfect projector that I'll be able to use to jumpstart my Silver Wolf production. Oh, Sparky, hello. Nice, max it out. Yeah, none of them are weightless. Gotta reapply the debuffs. Too bad we weren't able to ult with 3B before this, because now we should have a bunch of overflow energy. That's like 200 million with the elation skill from Yao. Spark should be best to dupe, but we need to somehow find items for her. I could give her the Quantum Resonance emblem and the Planet of Festivities emblem. And that would be two, just one more. And the chainsaw from Evanesha, because it doesn't even work fully. Oh, we killed him before that streamer could attack. What do we get here? The Perpetual Engine looks kinda tasty to give to Eva. But the character is kinda worthless. And it's not like the best item ever. Photo shield is nice actually. And this triples my Silver Wolf. No, there is no special animation for them running away. That's a normal Sparky, not even one from the Bond, because there was no animation. Oh my god, so many things happened. Phantom Surge always. Such a busted item. Charging Surge for Velt would be cool, but yeah, it's always the Surge. We could level for 54. A bit too expensive. Who even gets this? Sparky? Or another one for Evanesha? Two for Evanesha and then she can get the extra thingies from EMC instead of Yao Guang. Also gonna need another sustain. Although, these guys get hard countered by Fushuen. So I don't really have to worry too much. And the Ascendant doesn't really do much and by herself anyways. The most threatening opponents are actually the magical girls probably. And they kinda get destroyed by Elation. We also have the Photon Shield. mean, Sparkshi is my main carry now. I could even move all the items from Venetia to Sparkshi. That is a play that I could do. Also, Peppy still hasn't dropped this emblem. I would kinda want to reroll it right now. Roll a little bit. Okay. If we can get one more, they will stay. They only run away if I have singles. Sell the Sparkle, I'm not playing Sparkle. Nice, yeah, so this stays. No point buying more. So decisions. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go all in on Sparkshi. Oh, I have the energy. What gave me the energy on Veld? What do I have in this fight that I didn't in the last fight? That gave me like 2 energy. To start EMC or what? Yeah, Vanessa's not gonna tickle the enemies. But it's a necessary sacrifice. Now she's gonna go through the roof. Yeah. 300 million with one. And then another. And then the streamer. I heard a weird noise outside my window. I took away Vanessa's items and 3 tickles. Getting more drops? Unfortunately, off-fielder's attacking does not charge 3B. Oh, Sparkshi gets to move, let's go! Mostly just for the punchlines. More than anything else. Oh! The girl like wasn't slow, so I didn't get enough energy from her. Nice. Oh, she didn't get CC'd, but the weightless state still applies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she did get delayed. $128. Let's see now, Sparkshi Rip. 1.5 billion damage with 1 attack, and then 2.6 billion damage with the Mega Influencer. Maybe the strategy is not that bad. It will give me An easy 3-star spark ship probably. There's a trotter here. 7 gold coins in the trotter. Difficulty 2. Doesn't sound bad. Unless I want to be giga greedy and go for like... Try to get something even stronger than this. But difficulty 2, 7 gold coins in the trotter? I can sell them so I can open more spheres. Because I'm thinking, like, if I get a perfect projector, right? The chance is pretty low and I might be stuck with a 1-star difficulty one. Yeah, just pick this 2-star. $87G. We kinda want to level, so that I can play another sustain. And don't die here, because that's the biggest risk. It will also increase my 4-star chance for more spark ships and maybe more. Actually, silver was already 5, but... That's also good. Wrong. Spark ship. I guess I don't want to roll too much, I want to keep some of my gold. This will be the hardest fight in the run though. This will be harder than the final boss. Wrong one again. Wrong one again. We got the 3-star Evanesia. Finally the emblem dropped. So we could reroll it. Let's take these emblems off. I will get the Plan of Festivities one, and the Quantum one. Or do I keep the Quantum? I already put it here, so it would be a bit of a waste. Because like, what does this do? Lucky strike damage gets increased by 8 times synchronized frequency, so it's 8 lucky strike damage. And this is vulnerability as well on 3B. Wait, this is actually good. Shoot. I'm keeping the... I'm giving the Quantum Resonance actually. I'll give it to Eva though, instead. I want to reroll this. Maybe the Photon Shield as well? Maybe don't need the Photon Shield. Nobody's gonna be delaying us. Those are kinda worthless. Flash Grenade is amazing though. We definitely keep the Flash Grenade. But this is gonna get rerolled again. Energy Emblem. Huh. I already have... I only have 1 energy right now from EMC. Night Demigod is worthless. This is off its strength. I'll slap all the emblems on Evanesia. And the Flash Grenade can go on. It's speed, damage, and mitigation, break efficiency. Sure, it can go on 3B. I'm keeping the shoe still because I kinda want to get another shoe, put it on Yao Guang. Oh yeah, also, I might as well play Luocha, right? I get 2 heal, and he can be off-field, so I can keep 3B on-field. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Better than Aventurine. Hopefully. It would be lovely tool to revert immediately. But that's what it is. Here we go. Ulting before my first turn is huge, because like this way I get to get like the second ult for free essentially. Murder time. Now it's time for the casual 132 punchlines instead of the 40. $1.8 billion. Oh, got the golden ball. I think from the trotter, right? I want to kill these guys first and then ult with Veld. Come on, they're on like 1 HP. Here we go. Yeah, a whole wave of brand new enemies. We reapply the debuffs on them. The energy emblem actually does pretty solid work on Eva. 10 energy every ult when we spam ults like this? Not bad. If we only get like one more for the 3 energy. Is Kenzie was hard to start? No, not at all. The early stages. Like the tutorials are too handholdy if anything. And the early stages are very easy. Might as well ult, cause like, will there even be more enemies after this? Let's just get the win set. And action value. That can be a super fun mode. It's normally not as grindy as this. I'm playing the highest difficulty in the game. That's why it takes me 2 hours to finish a run. Between all the thinking I do, in the prep phase, and then the fights taking 15 minutes each. Now it will be much faster. I didn't like autoplay through most of it. Nice, more balls. 11 billion damage from Sparky. Still 6 billion from Evanescia. Not bad at all. Oh, I did make my Evanescia 3-star, that's why she got so much stronger. By the way, this is like way fast. This is like so much faster than my average run. We are speedrunning right now, essentially. Perfect projector. Wait. Dreams of Silver Wolves? Not entirely. I mean, I would have needed to get something here that would give me more like money or something. Yeah, but we can get a 2-star possibly, or I can get a 2-star Veld worst case scenario. Sell this to have 50 gold before the reward. Okay. 4 for 1. Nice, Sparks is super good to see. Our Mega Influencer, we are almost maxed with the Cloud. After I open this, I probably will max out my Cloud. Okay, worthless, 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 worthless. in the Steam. And yeah, nice. Our cloud chasing has been accomplished. Victory banner. Or a railgun for Evanesia. No, Phil 7 is nice. Probably just a victory banner. Works for the entire team. Didn't get another shoe ever, unfortunately. Do you want to level to 10? I'll have no money left after that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we get to make another one, but let's first see if we can roll into more. Because the more silver wolves we buy, the less likely it is to find more. 3-star Sparksy. That's quite lovely. Can I still get more of them? Maybe I should have bothered to Palatial MC. Oh yeah, you can still get more. Not like they do anything. I buy all the 5 cost to like increase the chance of any 5 cost I see being Silver Wolf. Because there's a limited number of 5 costs in the shop. Also I know I skipped the Fushuans, but like yeah, I'm not gonna get enough of them anyways. Yunli instead. Oh, wait! It's happening? It's happening? No, I didn't get the thingy! I didn't get the thingy. There is a buff you can get that gives you extra silver wolves, and I didn't get it. Oh my god, there was like a minuscule chance it could have worked. Let's inflict super fragility and super weaken. Or maybe I never picked the Trotter Virus Max. Virus Firewall Max is like way better, but I already picked it in the past. I haven't picked this one yet. It won't work against the boss anyways. I got 2 whatever dice from 2-starring her? Is that what happened? Hit up. Oh wait, that one good item. Sure. So what do I do with this perfect projector then? All my relevant units are already maxed out. Do we try to find more welts? Do we try to find 2 more welts? Surely it happens. Nah, but I wouldn't do anything in this comp anyways. We're already full. And I don't want to change the Luocha, we do need the sustain. If anything, I might be like a bit too light on the sustain, actually. But we do have the weekend, which is good. I guess we make... Do I make the chasing stars? I already have fragility though, so that's kinda worthless. I could reroll them. And some of the emblems on Eva. And by some of the emblems I mean the Knight Demigod emblem. Yeah, this and this. Let's reroll both of them. I will keep the other 2 emblems, they're actually quite good. Shield emblem is back. And still worthless. Do I reroll the Wreath of Life or do I keep it? The Ring of Life? I probably keep it actually. Debuff emblem. Do I get to a thing? Oh yeah, wait, this is actually good. This is actually good. For each enemy has the wearer damage against them increased by 5% up to 5 stacks. That's also pretty good. And off-field strength? Yeah, that's lovely. That is lovely. Emblem maxing. Evanesia. And I guess we can dupe the Veld. I have never been closer to a 3-star 5 cost. Still pretty far. If only we got the dupe thingy on Silver Wolf. I would have gotten 1 for free. And then if I used the duping, I could have gotten 2 more. 2 more in the shop and we would get there. Unlikely, but it could have been a thing. And that's like one energy away from ulting. Unfortunate. But I couldn't ult before my turn. One free ult lost pretty much. Oh, she got imprisoned. Oh yeah, Gang will be dealing so much damage with the double solvent she has. She deals 1 billion per attack actually against this boss. That's so dumb. Yeah, Gang is my main DPS. Still 2.6 billion from Sparky. For each debuff the enemy has, I deal extra damage. That's a lot of debuffs. The boss is getting murdered like crazy. And the extra weakness break efficiency, quite lovely. All the flowers. I need to break her. She'll move you for Veld. Oh, that was some good damage. Oh, Veld moves first actually. It's like the flowers are slowed to get more energy. And I think I will try to cut her action. We'll see if it works. It did not. Oh no, it did! It did! At first I thought it didn't because of the... Her action was still on the action order, but it just disappeared a bit later. Nice relation buff right before the Aha instant. $121 punchlines this time. They should kill this phase. But Veld is quite far away on the action order. 15 action value away so far. Hello X-Nay. Unfortunately these punchlines are getting wasted immediately. Oh my god. We already did 31 billion with Sparky. Man, the Venetia also kind of melts through her, and yet it's still nothing compared to Sparky's damage. She's still weightless, so that's good. Because for Veld, weightless is like for Blade, the ult state. All the debuffs are in weightless. In the weightless state. Oh God, this was 11 billion, right? And she just disappeared! I did 11 billion damage with a single ability. Well. Sparkshy? I kinda regret pulling for Sparkshy just like overall. Because I didn't pull for Silverwolf, so I don't really have like that good of a team for her. And if I want to play an SP team, I can play Archer instead. But at least she's good in Currency Wars. Because by the way, for Currency Wars you can use all these characters even if you don't own them, you have the trial versions. But if you have your own, they're gonna be stronger in the trials. So by pulling my own Sparkshy, I essentially get a stronger Sparkshy. Because I get to have my build, I get to have the Light Cone. What do you mean, Fire and Quantum? Oh, you mean that I can play this versus Fire Weakness, this versus Quantum Weakness? I have E2 Archer. Everybody has Quantum Weakness. I'll do a quick bathroom break, I'll be right back. And we can either try the plane event, or I can do a quick... Oh yeah, I want to do a quick Divergent Universe run. For the Secret Extrapolation. Either way, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Use all 125 of your fuels. Oh my god. Not a lot of fuels. So there's the secret extrapolation. A boring one this week. So just quickly speed through it and maybe start the plane event. So let's go. Lowest difficulty. You have two full navigators, that's for Himeko. Have I ever played horse? Oh yeah, this is the beacon one. Let's go Glads. Veld? Veld got buffed. Veld is huge now. One of the best amplifiers. You really do want E2 though. Without E2, the energy just isn't there. So yeah, like E2 and D4, right? E2 for the energy, kinda scuffed at E0. Will be like fine with Himeko, cause you have very few choices for decimation mode enablers. I think decimation was like the good one, right? And then verdict is the bad one. So yeah, it will still be the play, because your other options are like March 7th preservation and Himeko, like the standard one. So it will still be the best option. But yeah, at E2 he becomes like a legit Ampere, because you actually have good ult uptime. And at E4, the 30 extra all-type press reduction is where he really pops off. And you kinda want to splash him around in like all sorts of teams. And people get mad when you post a showcase with E4 belt, because it's like cost scamming. Maybe we'll get like a standard selector again or something. And then yeah. You're only one away from the real big one. You can also use a golden companion spirit. You can buy him from the shop instead of like saving for future characters or something. It's a legit option. And also you want to level up your talents. He deals decent damage actually. Now you do have like a defense sphere, so maybe your damage won't be like through the roof. But this increases the base chance to slow, which is quite important. And this increases the speed reduction. Or action delay. So, especially when you are playing sustainless, pretty important. And this is just damage, but it's good damage. I mean, the defense is fine. Like, it depends on what you are doing. If you are playing sustainless, with Velt as your sustain, you're gonna die because you don't have E2, but you do want to play defensive options then. You would play like an HP body, defense sphere, stuff like that. But if you do have a healer anyways, if you're gonna play Veld and then like Dunhang PT anyways, then might as well go full damage, because yeah, this doesn't do anything. Perils is not amazing. You really want tutorial. Yeah, you really want tutorial, especially. Although he doesn't reduce... Wait, does he reduce defense by himself? Or does he not? Oh yeah, he does have defense reduction. So yeah, tutorial without E2, tutorial actually allows him to be playable. Without tutorial, you never get your ult up. So ideally play that. Perils is fine otherwise, but yeah, you really want to have E2 before you consider Perils. Winston is good though, if you can ult. But yeah, to ult either E2 or Perils at the very least. And yeah, you want him to be fast. Move often. Ult often. Yep. And Volmak is good. To also start earlier. You can E and ult faster as well. This way. Although you won't get your ult up in 1E probably. Without E2. So yeah, play tutorial and he'll be playable. And level up his traces. Especially the ult and skill. For more reliable debuffs. Just use the Golden Companion Spirit. You will never get better value out of it. I'm not saying you should use 3 to go to blade to Veld e4, but just use 1 to get e2. It really is a good play. It is the best thing you can buy in the shop. Oh, by the way, I should have Blade in my team. I will replace, for now I will play Topaz, and then after that I will replace her with Blade. I'm not a blank beacon this early on. Like a blank domain. Yeah, let's level this one up. Just get lucky, easy peasy. But yeah, if you want to like 3-star a night, and you won't be able to quite get there with your Himeko team or something, it's always right in front of you, there, ready to be grasped. Victory, that is, by buying the Veld e2. I mean, the Veld e2 will be free. You will never use the spirits anyways. For it is complete. That's so bad. Like, you want to fight with this mask, not go to occurrences. So let's pick it. Looks terrible, so let's pick it. Okay, so let's go Blade now. I'll probably move him to the side. Actually, I do have a healer, so he can be in the middle. Like this. Let's see if we can get something from this. Is Himeko novel icon good? It looks like the most broken thing ever created in Honkai Star Rail right now. It has to be a mistake. Because it gives her like 40 attack, 20 death shred, and 160%, oh no, 180% ult damage bonus. Oh, and like 60% skill damage bonus as well. But like, yeah, the numbers are like unsettling on it. If it releases in the current state, it will be better than like all the other light cones combined in the game. Oh, this is nice. But yeah, it has to get nerfed. We'll see soon, right? Should be like tomorrow or something? Some beta changes? I just level up the 3 stars. It has to be like a mistake with this one. This is like so much better than anything ever before. It's not like gradual power creep. And we just even got like an anniversary unit, Silver Wolf, and her Lightcon wasn't anything close to that. Is Cypher's con pretty good? Yeah. It's nice. You can play it on pretty much every single Nihility character and be happy with it. I skipped Cypher but pulled her Light Cone. Yeah, but they were like... Hyacinth's Light Cone is broken because of the effect, not because of raw numbers, right? So that's kind of a different thing. The numbers on the Light Cone are just too high. Brunzella was broken. She's pretty broken in Currency Wars. Blade Ult and now my Link Shot is like quadruple the damage. Oh, Open Direct Pathway is pretty busted, but you have to pick the 3-star. Open Direct Pathway is the better blessing though. I should be prioritizing using team sites. I feel like the main priority should be getting more gold. So for every 10 gold you hold, you will get 1 extra gold next turn, up to 50. So you kinda want to hold 50 gold, and only level if you will not go under 50. It's not like... there are times where you would want to go under 50, like if a hard fight is coming up or something like that, but usually hoarding gold is the highest priority. I'm seeing the main are enhanced. I kinda want to go into both of these. Let's redraw so that I only see one. Yeah, let's go like this. Oh, Filter Curio, thank you very much. Not quite what I had in mind. Just because I asked for the curio. Blade is gonna be so insane when I'm gonna be doing like normal runs in Divergent Universe. Or next patch he's getting added to Currency Wars. And he's gonna be like a 2-cost or something? Having a reliable E2 blade will be so insane. Okay, with some shopping. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. I shouldn't have bought it now, because I'm gonna buy more things and then, like, lose it. Welp. These are all free, though. Has been repaired! Oh my god. Thank you very much, my Reaper Curio. That's exactly what I wanted. Ooh. Hypersonic Cloud Medium. It's actually gonna be... Hypersonic Cloud Medium is actually kinda bad with Blade, though. Because you want him to take all the damage. So is ZZZ next update? It is, or it will be, maybe. And when is it? Not this week, the next one. So a week and a half-ish. Less than that. During a draw phase, enter a random unselected domain instead and obtain 20 cosmic fragments and 1 random blessing. That sounds pretty terrible, so let's just pick it. For collection. This is worthless, why they upgraded, whatever. Because it's a elation, and usually elation means broken. I don't have anything like worthless. I can reroll the elation blessing I just upgraded. Yeah, I knew I would reroll to open direct pathway, which is like the best blessing in the game, and I just already have it upgraded. Easy peasy. All calculated. Tomorrow we are getting our first Star Wars endgame mode in Star. I'm actually quite excited to try it out. Can be harder than zero cycling the king in anomaly arbitration though. It should actually be easier than anomaly arbitration kings. I'll probably stream Star Rail again tomorrow and Genshin on Tuesday. I forgot I entered an unselected domain, oh my god. I didn't use Herta's technique, unfortunate. Oh no, wait, I did use it. Everybody's like dead though. And then Genshin on Tuesday for Lochen's release. Zenless is on Fridays. I stream Zenless once per week on Fridays. I feel like that's fair. What is this? Obtain 3 random negative curios, let's go. Dreadful meme. After each shuffle, attaches 1 random negative beacon to a random domain. I don't think I ever got this before. I only want to enter one more domain before the run ends. I only want ZZ stream. Don't complain because I can reduce it to 0. Wait, so what are we entering? Store? Do I have money? I can't check if I have money. As a permanent skipper, you could with Velina? Nah, you can play characters like... Maybe let's level up the reward actually. You can play characters like Jane or Alice or whatever. $463. It gives me wish power. Hickory died for the boss? Sure. Oh, last time I was here, I was in a domain, I forgot to go to Scrum and pick up my free blessings. I didn't even talk to him. And some blessings are free. No complaint from me. I was just joking, by the way. You can complain all you want, actually. I like feedback. But if anything, I've been on the fence with Zenless about like quitting it altogether, so I will not be streaming more Zenless, unfortunately. Maybe if 3.0 is a banger. If it can win me over. Maybe there could be a chance that I could stream more Zenless, but as it is right now, as it has been for the past year, ma'am, not really. Chupatu! Oh, Pro died.
いずれ過ぎる。答えはないんだから。いけ。イラゲごまん。夢中になっちゃえ。
You gotta use her Nangang? I'm not sure. The trial teams they've been playing, or like the teams they've been playing in like the trailer, had Yuzuha. And when they were showcasing like what Velina does, they played her with Yuzuha. But yeah, I don't know. Why is there an exclamation mark here? Wait, they have some unclaimed rewards? Oh, synchronicity level rewards, okay. Yeah, I still haven't fully finished Unknowable Domain. One day I will. It's just not the most fun mode ever, you know? I have every single Golden Gears achievement though. And all but one Swarm Disaster achievements. I have no idea what the J's from the museum are actually. It can be an achievement. It can't be an achievement, because I got them all for sure. Oh my God. Ever since I put M2 Blade in my showcase, every time I click the support reward it looks like this. Everybody's using the blade. My blade is public use. My money gotten from this has like quadrupled. So we could start this. It's already quite late though. Maybe next time. It probably takes like an hour to fully complete, like all the events do. Yeah. So we're done with the endgame. And rating a new Apocalyptic Shadow tomorrow with the Star Wars mode. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'll probably do Star Rail tomorrow as well. For the Star Wars mode. And we'll start the plane event. This time for sure. And maybe let's do a real Divergent Universe run, because I haven't done one in a while. I quite like it. I've seen a lot of people hating on the new Divergent Universe. From what I'm reading online, it seems like 95% of people hate it. I feel like it's the best one so far. I love the mechanics. I just love Currency Wars as well. And Currency Wars has a bunch of like almost impossible achievement thingies. So I'm more like compelled to play it more. Well, here the only thing I have left is like to advance one more rank higher, and then I have like everything. Oh yeah, and there is one to have like 10 level 5 domains in your deck. But yeah, that's it, right? Those are the only 2 challenges left, I'm pretty sure. In Currency Wars I have like a billion challenges that are like almost impossible to complete. So that's why I play it more, that's the main reason. And then yeah, Tuesday will be... Oh, does my bot not work? Oh yeah, here it is. Tuesday will be Genshin, and Wednesday either Genshin or Star Rail. We'll see. And Friday is endless as always. So yeah, thank you already very much for watching. But this will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream almost every day at 8 p.m. CEST, which is 3 hours before now. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And bye bye!